Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the hobby show. The hobby show? The Routemasters show. Oh no! Stop. Welcome to the Routemasters show. Issue 100. I can't believe I did that. Issue 122. You know what? I was going to say the Spitfire show. Oh dear! Trust me. I'll start again. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Routemaster Show, issue 122. Unfortunately, you've got me as your host tonight, and you're live on my channel. I've got the usual mob with me tonight. So, first of all, we have Mr. Dave Say.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Routemaster Show, issue 122. And it's a live build tonight, so are we looking forward to it? Yes, of course we are. Let's get on, shall we?
And next is the man behind the scenes, does all the hard work, builds with Adrian.
Of course, yes. Yeah, as I do all instructions for everyone. Of course.
Okay, and next is our master builder, Steve-O.
Good evening, everybody. Screwdriver at the ready. Let's bring it on.
And our special guest tonight is Geordie Dave.
Evening, everybody. Thank you for having us on the show. I think it'll be a cracking build tonight. I hope everybody's enjoyed it.
Well, it hasn't started off great, has it?
It's been wet.
Yeah.
A laugh at the beginning of the show. Get everybody relaxed.
Yeah, why not?
Well, yes.
Oh gosh. How are we? How are you all?
Oh, not so bad.
Yeah.
Fine. Tired?
Yeah. So right, I'll go through comments.
Okay.
Okay, so P40F20, hi all, ready for the next build session from the Dream Team?
Happy 40F20.
Thank you for that, P40. We have Dano Builds. Hi everyone. Hi Dano.
I don't know.
Oh, Dan.
Hello.
We have Yorkshire Crafter. Hello everyone.
Hello, Julie.
Hello dear. I think Dave Say's rubbing off on Julie, I think here. We have Dave say hello everyone. I hope you're all okay.
Hiya.
Hello Dave.
Hello.
We have Mark's Mods. Hello everybody.
Hello, Mark.
Hello,
Mark. We have Peter Whitlock. Hello and good evening, everyone.
Hello, Peter.
Hi, Peter. We have Christine Say. Hello, everyone.
Hello, darling.
We have Bexat Lit. Hi, everyone. How are you all?
Hi, Beck-Zach. We're all right.
Okay. We have David Bassett. Good evening, Mark, Dave, Adrian, Steve-O, and Geordie Dave.
Hello, David.
Hi, David.
Hiya.
And then we have Tony Evans. Hi all. I've just turned it on my break at work, so we'll keep watching it till back out. So
Okay.
thank you,
Johnny.
Okay, so
Okay.
are you ready, Steve?
Okay. We'll just
Are you ready?
let's get the camera ready for the old parts check.
We'll just do the cameras, guys, and then we'll go for a build. So we're doing another panel for the offside of the upper deck. It's the next panel for the outside of the model. Fits next to the panel that was supplied in the previous issue. And we have trim strips are fitted around the panel. So if we just do the cameras, we'll do a parts check.
Yeah, just Adrian is doing the cameras.
Okay. So, are you ready, Steve?
Yep.
Okay. So, key to the parts supplied is 122A side panel.
Shiny. And the silver colour at the back with the another sticker on as well.
Oh, yes. Very good.
Hey.
Okay. Okay. And then we've got 122B, a side strip marked A197B times 2.
197B. So that's the 2 of them.
Okay.
And let's have a look where we are. Red in colour.
Yeah.
And I think you just about make it out of the
A197B.
B. Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
2
okay.
in red.
Okay. Then we have 122C, which is a side strip marked A175.
Okay. So we'll just see if that goes with the light off. So they are red.
Yeah. 175, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we've got 122D, side strip marked A189M.
Okay, so again, it's red. And it's got the X on the back.
A189M. There we are.
It's just there.
And then we have 122E, side strip marked A167B times 2.
I've got 167. Is that the very, very small cream ones again?
Yes, I do believe it is the cream ones. Yeah.
I've got
Yes.
2 of them because you can't see the number. That's why I just.
Yeah. And you've got 2 of them. Yeah. The small cream ones on the cream band.
Yeah.
And then we've got 122F, side strip marked A167C times 2.
Okay, so 2 again. And this one, small one in red.
Okay.
Small. So that's 2 of them, yeah.
Okay. And then we've got 122G, side strip marked A186 times 2.
Okay, so we've got two of them, and that's in red again. And we'll just about make it out. It's a bit blurry.
Yes, we can. Yeah.
6. Okay, so yep, 2 of them.
And then we've got screws of NM 1.5mm by 3mm by 48 in red. 46, 47, 48. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Okay. And then we've got NM screws 1.5mm times 3mm times 5 in cream.
Yep.
Good show, chaps. Well, all present and correct. So when you're ready, we'll make a start on step 1.
Yeah, I was going to get the stuff. Right, back on.
Okay.
Get the screws out. And
I don't think there's any more chat coming, is there, Mark?
No. Oh, we've got somebody from Twitch land. Build with Adrian. Hi, everyone.
Hello, Twitchland. Build with Adrian. Hello.
that's them done. So we need to just go.
You let me know when you're ready, Steve, and then we'll make a start. Oh, there she is. There's your bus.
If you want to, we're doing a bit of a
So, being a typical busman, I always call a bus a she, because a bus is generally known as a she. She gets me there, she gets me back, whatever. And so, do you have a name for your bus, Steve, or do you
No,
just?
I've not thought about that. As you said, you're quite right. We all call them she's, but no, I'll probably call her Betty the Routemaster or something like that.
Right.
Because you have to think of a name in the sort of the 60s era.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, Betty the Routemaster.
Okay.
Mine's Ronnie.
Romy.
Ronnie. Well, Ronnie can be a male or female name. Ronnie the
Oh,
Routemaster.
Oh, Ronnie.
Ronnie the Routemaster.
That was your accent there, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Big Bertha.
So, what are you calling yours, Jordy Dave?
I haven't got a name yet, but I've just
Yeah,
I just said a name there, Big Bertha, because she's the biggest one of all the buses I've got.
Yeah, that's true. Big Bertha.
But actually, I haven't given her a name yet.
Have you thought about a name for yours, Adrian?
I haven't yet.
Do you want to go for the chat, Mark?
Yes, of course I can. So Lucas 1945 says, "Hi everybody. Another issue nearer the finish. Can see the light at the end of the bus station."
Yeah, Lucas. David, thank you very much.
We have Martin McFly. "Hi guys. I just wanted to say I missed last week's show and watched it today on catch up, and what I saw was one of the worst live shows."
Oh, heck.
Oh, weird.
Bex Atley, the bus is coming along nicely.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to read them other ones out.
Okay.
Because I don't think they're appropriate.
Okay. So, Steve, are you nearly there? Are you ready?
Yeah, waiting now, yeah.
Very good. Right, so step one then. Position the panel 122A in the frame next to the panel 121A fitted in the previous issue. You will need to slip the right-hand side of panel 122A beneath the free ends of strip 121G and the two strips 121C. And we can see the instructions at the moment. There we go. Oh, it's done it already.
Okay, so yeah, just put it in. I made sure they go under the beading.
Yeah.
I've used my nails again to hold the panel in place. Which is the third.
Jolly good. Yeah. So step two then would be holding the panel 122A in position. Use 4 red NM screws circled to fix it in place. They go through the strip 121G and the panel 122A into the frame behind the panel. So they're starting with the 4 at the top then.
Yeah.
Yeah, jolly good. A question for you, Steve.
Okay.
Okay, on the Routemaster group, I noticed somebody was using or suggested that we use some tape under these strips to stick them down once you're screwing them down. I believe the guy's actually making the bus without the screws in, and
Yes.
he's doing it a completely different way. But he did say that you could possibly use this like tape to go under the strips to fasten down, to help fasten down the strips, because some of them aren't going down flat, are they?
Yeah, there's some are quite good, but like there's some like obviously I know the screws missing out some at the moment, but you know they're like a loop. This they've got a loop in them, but yeah, you could do that. I mean, I'm finding mine are all right. Maybe it's because I'm doing that, you know, pushing it along as I'm doing it. It seems to help.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know if that's just my own little thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I tend to push mine along, so it at the moment it's gone that top one. It's gone in very flat.
Yeah, jolly good.
So that's done now. That one.
So some of the strips we've noticed are going the same way around as well, haven't we? We've noticed that some of them are going with the numbers to the front, aren't they?
I think this one was the exception, because I think last week I actually took it off and tried to do it again.
Okay.
All the others seem to have the number at the front.
Yeah. Okay.
So these are the beadings are from last week.
Okay, jolly good.
See how we'll go this week.
Yeah. All right. So that's who then, is it, Steve?
Yeah, that's done. Done that one.
Okay. Step 3 then. Step 3, in the same way, fix the free ends of the strips 121C in place using 4 red NM screws circled for each strip. So that's above and below the cream band, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Jolly good. Oh, why is my computer playing up? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, these things are sent to trials. Come on, get going. Oh, it's back up and running now. Now, you have a superb method for doing this with the strips, haven't you, Steve?
Yeah, it's I might have to do it the other way around this way, because it's pushing up to the other one, but it's just got a little kink in it, but I think it's going to be flatter than quite a lot of. I've seen a few people's builds, and they've and some of them you can see the actual kinking. I think it's just it's the tolerances, isn't it? And maybe you might have to
I wondered if it made any difference if the screw was put in from the last one holding it down and then along, or would it make any difference if you put it in the end one, the farthest end away, and then brought it to the center as it was? But I don't know whether it would make any difference or not. It's just something we ought to bear in mind, seeing as that I did see on the Facebook group about about the different things that's coming up with the strip especially, and this tape that someone's using. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's that done, yeah.
Jolly good. So step 4 then would be to position strip 122D marked A189M along the upper edge of the panel 122A. Continue the line of the strip 121G and fix in place with 4 NM screws circled which go through panel 122A and into the frame behind, leaving the left-hand end of strip 122D unattached at this stage. God blimey. So basically, Steve, it's strip marked A189M along the upper edge under the upper deck windows and put 4 screws in it.
Yeah. It seems to be a better fit with the number going towards the back of the book.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a gravity at the moment, stopping me doing it. Oh.
Got a bed in the background somewhere.
Now this panel, I had the same trouble last week with the same panel. Let's just see if I can. One of the nails have dropped. No.
Aha, right, I see what you're doing, yeah.
Yeah, it's just we fastened this panel now, but
Yeah.
they're all just slightly. I might just have to undo the top one, just see if I can get that little bit of sideways motion.
Yeah.
That's cured it.
Jolly good.
Yeah, it seems to be because we've screwed down it's a joint panel.
Yeah.
That's the problem we've got. It's fastened everything down, but then it's the holes were slightly out.
Yeah.
I'm just that.
Okay. So we're getting there now, aren't we?
Yeah, they seem to be
Are they going in any better?
a little bit. It's still, I think there's not as much room in the top frame, you know, from all the other parts.
Yeah, I understand.
I noticed my nails not going deeper into the framework as it was on the lower panel.
Yeah.
Let's see if that one. So I've undone all. I've left all the screws on all the tops. I'll go along now with and retighten.
Your working method, Steve, is spot on. Spot on.
Yeah, it's yeah, I warn people again. It's the top one seems to be a bit more. You know, you have to put a bit of pressure on to get these screws into the framework, where below seems to be quite easy.
Yeah. Would you say there's less tolerance in the top frame?
Yeah, I think as you said, when they do the next thing, when we do the instructions, when people read the instruction, I think you should put the screws in, but don't tighten them up.
Right.
When I tighten them up, this panel was slightly skew with.
Okay. Yeah.
So I undid and put the nail in and sort of pulled the panel
a little.
So
Yeah.
Now I can see all the other holes now line up. So as I said, I'm just going to put a screw in the very end of the loose panel because I don't want to catch. They always give you a few spurs, don't they? So
yeah. Yeah. Oh, we must be getting near to the back side of the bus then. There. Yeah, I didn't realise. Yeah, there's only one panel, isn't there?
Do you want me to do the chat, Dave?
Yeah, you can do.
Okay, so Yorkshire Crafter. The weird thing is, Dave, I was just typing that question. I think that's about naming the bus.
Yeah, naming the bus, yeah.
And then we've got Lucas 1945. Over the last 2.5 years, I have enjoyed the build and have never built a model before. There's people in this build that helps a lot of people to finish and accomplish something.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. There is a lot of people, both in this group and other groups that do help a lot of people with this build.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the top one in now.
Jolly good. Step 5, I believe then. So step 5 is take the two strips 122G marked A186. These go along the upper and lower edges of the cream band on panel 122A. Fix each end in place with 5 red NM screws circled, leaving the left-hand ends free at this stage.
And the numbers at the front.
Aha.
So a bit of another one of those mystery ones again. It just seems the top rail seems the number at the back, and then the rest of them have the number to the front.
Yeah. Do you want to read that next comment?
Yeah.
Matt?
Yeah, will do. So Peter Whitlock says, prior to this, my previous modelling experience has been with plastic or card kits. This is my first screw together metal kit, and I must say that I am thoroughly enjoying it.
Wow. So glad you are enjoying it, Peter. And we obviously enjoy all your photographs and all your modifications that you're doing in the Routemaster group. And would you believe, and this is an exclusive from me, I believe, yeah, well, I haven't done any modeling like this before ever either. And the nearest I've come to it is like plastic modeling and Ambrico kits, but many years ago. And I haven't done anything like this for ever at all. You know, especially with the size they are. And there's a bit more chat, Mark, if you want to bring that up.
Yeah. Tony Evans says, good luck with the build, Steve-O. Wizard of the Screwdriver. Stay safe, everybody. Looking superb, and we'll catch up later. And then we have Banks at Late. Bye, everyone. See you on the next live stream.
Bye, Zach.
Alex.
Okay, so that's that top strip in. So we want the next one.
On to the next one, which is the lower one, yeah.
I'll put the number at the front again.
That's a handy tip, Steve-O. Thank you.
And yes, they all line up again.
Jolly good. So up to now, it just seems that top strip that seems a bit iffy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody else, I'm thoroughly enjoying this build. This bus is second to none. It really is second to none. There's nothing like it at all. And you know, I was spouting about this bus a long time before it actually came out, and some skeptical people were saying, "Oh, well, it won't be as good as this one and that one," and you know. Well, you've got to look at the size comparison. This is 1/12 scale, and you know the next biggest nearest one would be the Sunstar or the Revel one at 1/24 scale. And previous to that, there was a 24-inch long one from Triang, and that had hardly any character at all, really. It was just pressed in. And it was, you know, just a kiddie's toy, really. It wasn't a model as such. So there's been nothing like this on the market at all. And this is well beaten. This bus. It's absolutely fantastic. And I wouldn't mind betting that if you have visitors coming into your house and you're building this model and they get sight of your Routemaster bus, I wouldn't mind betting they say, wow, where did you get that from? Never seen that before. Wow, that's fantastic. Massive. Wow. I've never seen such a model. And I bet your you're over the moon if somebody's praising your model like that.
Right, okay, they're done.
Okay, so nicely done, Steve. Thank you very much. So step 6 then. Step 6 is take strip 122C, mark A175, and fit it along the lower edge of the panel 122A above the lower deck windows. Fix in place with a total of 9 red NM screws. These go through the strip and the panel into the frame beneath.
Right, well, this can go both ways. I've just done it. So I'm going to put the slight difference is there's a little bit more extra on the end. So the number is at the back.
Yeah.
So it's basically it lines up both the same, but it just puts a little bit of more metal.
Yeah.
That other beading. Well, there would have been a little bit of a gap, so I'm going to go with it sort of touching the other beading.
That's a good idea.
So it can go both ways. The number's at the back, but I think there's slightly a little bit more metal on that screw hole at that end.
Yeah.
But I'm actually looking at it now. There will be a little gap. So maybe it's one of them. It can go both ways.
Yeah.
So it's probably a judgment call which side
you decide to put it on. Yeah.
Yeah. Because there is the beading doesn't butt up. There is just a slight small gap between the beading.
Yeah.
But it's not really sort of drastic.
Would you notice it from 2 feet away?
No.
Right.
I'm just being a little bit, as you said, because we're building it. It's just a bit critical sort of thing.
Yeah. I use the scenario of 2 feet away because generally it's a general rule of thumb that modelling and modelers view something very close up when you're building it and everything. And when you step back from it, it's a bit like a painting. You know, it's a bit like one of these Rembrandt paintings or work of art. You step back from it and you then realise what you have accomplished. And when you think about it realistically, guys, you know, when you're going around looking at models at model shows or anything like that, you don't actually get that very close to them, do you? You actually just get 2 to 3 feet away from them at the very minimum, I would have said.
Now, me pushing it forward, it's made the gap a little bit closer together. So yeah, it's not so bad. It's not a bad gap.
Jolly good.
Okay, so that's the bottom one in.
Okay.
That's done.
So that must make us step 7 then. So step 7 is the two 122B marked A197B are positioned vertically. The first one goes over the seam between the panels 122A and 121A, fixed in place with an NM screw at each end circled. The second strip, 122B, goes down the middle of the panel 122A, fixed in place with an NM screw at each end circled. There are 2 holes in each of the strips that are not fixed at this stage. Okay, so does anybody know why there's not any screws in the centre?
The advert boards.
Well, I would have thought so.
Because it's making it thinking it's going to actually the actual advert's going to come on some sort of little. Is it going to come as a sticker or is it going to come as like a bit of a tin plate?
Yeah, it's intriguing what we're actually going to get, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we actually going to get something on like a, as you say, a tin plate, or are we getting stickers and then we have to put our own screws in just to make sure that it holds in place, maybe? Or it's intriguing. The plot thickens.
Now I've done these again, and the numbers at the bottom.
Yeah, jolly good.
So that gives you a sort of idea. Okay, so that's completed.
Okay, so step 8 then.
Okay.
Step 8 is the 2-step 122F marked A167C fitted vertically above the lower deck window in line with the strip fitted in step 7. As shown, fix each one in place with 2 red NM screws circled.
Now I've noticed these beading actually has a slightly elongated hole.
Ah.
You know, when you look at all the other beading, they have like a pure round hole. But I've noticed the ones what go downwards, it's slightly like oblong.
Yeah, I understand.
So they've obviously accounted for. Maybe they want you to for a little bit of a play.
You can adjust it slightly, maybe.
again, the bottom one seems to be going in so much easier than that top frame.
Yeah, jolly good. Well, I wonder if anybody in the chat or in the group has filled in the questionnaire from Harshette that's been sent to us for over the last week or so. There was a questionnaire sent out over the next build, or what you think might be the next build, or what your preference is.
Never got nothing.
Yeah, I didn't get anything. I had it sent to me by a friend. I mean, as us bus people, we'd like another bus, but I don't think we're going to get one somehow.
I saw there was an FX4 taxi, which might be quite an interesting one.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a go at that one, because that would go nice with the bus then.
Okay.
Right. Okay, that's all done.
Jolly good. So step 9, and we're nearly there, Steve. The two cream strips 122E marked A167B are positioned vertically across the cream band on panel 122A, in line with the strips fitted in step 7 and 8. Fix each strip in place with 2 cream NM screws circled. And I think you've got a little bit to add to this, haven't you, Steve?
Yeah, I've just noticed again that these holes are like oblong as well. So, and as I said, I've noticed they're not purely round, so they've obviously give you a little space to move it up or around. And obviously, it's a completely different color again. So, this is where after the show, I usually paint them, touch them in with the Humbrol 103.
Yeah, jolly good.
Change the color a bit. Screwdriver in now, because it's just trying to get them. They have a tendency when you start screwing them in, they tend to go off.
Tend to move a little bit, don't they?
Yeah. Okay, so that's that one done. I'm just using a small screwdriver just to make it go straight. And there you go. That's
excellent. So that brings us then on to the finished view, Steve.
Okay.
Wow. Wowzer. So, and then we'll go and have a look at your bus for the finished views. Oh my word. That is fabulous.
Getting there now, isn't it?
Oh, I just can't wait to get to these stages. It'd be brilliant. Oh, that is superb. Oh, we've got a little glimpse of your little secret there, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, mine's going to have the route number. It's lit up at the back there. That's just there just to get it in the right place. But we'll hopefully we'll be showing that a bit more.
Yeah, little snippet.
Little snippet there.
Little snippet of what's to come. Yeah, brilliant. Well, yeah, there's the only thing I can see wrong there, Steve, is a lot of fingerprints, but
yes, I think
that's,
you do, don't you?
Yeah, you've got no choice.
No, but I think it's maybe there's a few people said if you can probably buy I might want to polish it, when it's finished.
Yeah,
you've really stopped messing around with it and picking it up, and I believe you might get like a light I've seen some coloured polishes. I don't know if it depends on how it might come up in the chat, or it might come up in the Facebook group of what people's recommending.
Yeah, like a silicone polish maybe, or
what's not going to take the paint away, is it? Because it's only very, very thin paint, isn't it? So
yeah, it's only very thin paint. Yeah, that's the thing. So we've got a bit more chat, Mark.
Yeah. So Christine says bye Bexac. Peter Whitlock says my preference would be for a London taxi to the same scale as the Routemaster.
Yeah.
P40F20 says wonderful job, Steve.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Peter Whitlock says it looks like a real one undergoing restoration.
Right, okay.
Dan O'Bills, good show tonight, looking good, Steve.
Okay, thank you.
And Paul 61C70, hello everyone, looks like I missed the fun.
Yeah.
We've got Penelope's Pit Stop. Can I just say to the person or people giving the dislikes, many thanks for giving Mark a lot of interaction with YouTube. You are really helping his channel. No sarcasm there.
Thank you. Okay. Jolly good. That brings us on to what's happening next week then.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So this is issue 123. Build Routemaster. And we're on issue 123. Routemaster. And we're on issue 120. Oh, I'm getting feedback. Don't know why. Right. So this is issue 123. Build the Routemaster, a figurine of the bus conductor, complete with Gibson ticket machine. Wow. Okay. So we do at last get a bus conductor. Is it a conductor or is it a conductress?
Conductress.
Because I do believe we was told in a very early issue that we was going to get a conductress, which is obviously a lady, and because there was many conductresses, it was a second nature to go have your job as a conductress, well, long before there was actually lady drivers.
I
Okay.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, how's your bus coming on, Geordie Dave?
Not too bad. I've got the top, all the top panels on the off the near side done. I've just got the bottom panels to do, and then get around to start catching up with where Stephen.
So are you about two or three issues behind there?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Jolly good. How are you finding the build so far? Have you found any major problems?
I've had a few little problems with putting some of the strips and the holes not lining up, but I've managed to get it sorted. Just like Steve over the small nail and pushing the.
Yeah, to line it up. Yeah, jolly good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
jolly good.
I don't know if there's much more to say. Well, next week, where are we going to be? Whose channel?
Next week, it's 123 next week, and it'll be on my channel next week. So that'll be fun. And we'll be doing the Build the Routemaster issue 123, and it looks like we'll be doing a conductress. But no, we've got lots to show you. We've got lots to show you next week. We've got a few things that Steve has done as special elements to his bus. We've done some bits and pieces for the show next week, including a screw count that's come from one of our members, and I'm sure you'll all be interested in that. And then we'll have sneak previews of what's coming ahead, and then you can see obviously my buses as well. So yeah, let's bring it forward to next week, and let's see what we can bring on the show next week.
Okay. YouTube schedule for the week.
Oh, that's going to be
nothing to. Oh no, there's the chat tomorrow night, Dave.
Yeah, there's the Zoom chat tomorrow night at 7 p.m. You can find the Zoom chat on the Routemaster show, Routemaster group, should I say, and that'll be for an hour. And depends on participation. If you want to come along and say something about your bus, or you want to know something, or just general chit chat, come along. You'll be made most welcome. And so that's 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Friday to be confirmed, Adrian.
Yes, to be confirmed at the moment.
Okay, so there's nothing Saturday. The Spitfire show's on Sunday, 8 o'clock on my channel.
Okay.
And then Monday, it's the Chris's.
The two Chris's, yeah.
And then Tuesday, have you got anything on Tuesday, Adrian?
No, basically, I've gone away for the weekend, but that's the day I'm travelling back home, so.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just do the chat then before we go. So, Paul61C70 says, my conductor will be going on eBay.
Okay.
Well, it's up to him, isn't it? It's personal preference, I suppose. Some people say they look good without the figures, some people say they don't. So, it's what they think. Peter Whitlock says, conductress back in the day, but with the PC brigade these days, it's conductor.
Yeah. Yes.
Lucas 1945 said, what I would like to see in Harsher is an old bill bus.
Oh, yes. Definitely, yes. That would be lovely, David.
Yeah. P40F20 says, need to show us your progress on yours and Christine's buses, Dave say.
Okay, thank you, we will do.
And P40F20 says, all watching, hit the like button.
Thank you very much.
And then he's also saying, great show again tonight, Dream Team.
Thank you.
And then we've got Christine say, thank you, P40, and that is the chat brought up.
Jolly good.
So just before I go, how did you find that, Steve?
Yeah, I think the top bit with the actual top beam was a struggle. I think it's just the way the frame is, but because I've done them so, I think because it's a quick show tonight, because I've done. It's like you're doing it all the time, aren't you? It's like, so I know what parts go where, and that's that one. So I'm surprised how quick I actually got it done tonight.
Yeah,
it went through quite quickly, but yeah, it's. I'm looking forward to the back end now. Obviously, I've got that mod to do and stuff like that. So it's getting there, isn't it? It's certainly looking the part.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Can I ask Steve a question?
Yeah.
You see, you're putting the number on the back. So how are you gonna cut the metal out?
Right. Well, firstly, when I actually had those transfers made, I had the transfers for the eyes, as you know, which now that the Peter's making them. And I actually had the. If you want me to go to the back of the bus again, I'll use my Dizzy cam. Where have you gone? That one.
To go single screen map.
Yeah, no problem. Here we go. There we go.
So get your wire. So I actually asked him to make me a watch your step as well. I believe Peter's making that now as well. But I've actually had a couple of transfers made with the number 11 on. So obviously that's a transfer. So I've only put it on there for actually just to see where it would lie. So I'm going to get the panel, obviously measure it, and then just do like the drill, draw around this little transfer, and then I will then use little drill bits and sort of go in and get see if I can get the light on to show you. That's the lights on. That's the other one. So as you can see, if I can switch that light off. As you can see, what I did, I had when you remember a piece of beading. So that's actually a mounted on a little piece of beading, and I've just actually wired that bulb into the main destination lights. So what I'm trying to get is when the panel's all done, you just get a slight glow of the 11. So hopefully that should be okay. I'm actually going to cut the metal out and file it round, and then sort of put some perspex behind it, then put the transfer behind that, and we'll take it from there and see how it goes.
Fantastic.
That'd be brilliant.
I just saw a few Routemasters with them on, and obviously it was a mod. I believe there was a lot of people. I think they removed it because of people running across the road and getting injured. That was something like that. They were saying like they had the route number there. People were legging it, so I don't know if that was a true. So either took it away because of accidents. So yeah, so hopefully I've wired it through to the destination light, so they all come on. And as I said, I'm just going to hopefully just use a little drill bit and just go round and drill all the holes round, and then a small needle file just to clean all the edging up. And hopefully will be quite nice when it's up and running.
It's a fabulous idea, is that, Steve?
Well, as I said, as you go to the back of the bus, where you have that spur piece of beading, I actually put the. I think I get the light across. I don't know if it's such a big monster now. That was the beading. I put the spur piece of beading on, and that's finished that one. And there's a few. I've got a few other mods before to finish I've got another mod to go around the front, which I can explain next week. But yeah, it's getting there, and it's yeah, I think it'd be a nice little mod. That it's just a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Jolly good. Brilliant.
Okay, I'll just read out this comment. My bus doesn't have any figures or electrics.
Oh.
Paul 61C70.
Okay.
So yeah. So I think the rest is to say our goodbyes. I think it's been an eventful show again.
Yeah.
So I'll go around in reverse order. So Geordie, Dave.
Right, well, thanks for having us on the show tonight. It's been a pleasure to be on. And keep up the good work. And Steve was just a beautiful build. It's brilliant what you're doing. So good night, everybody. And make sure you give me a thumbs up.
Okay, we have Steve.
All right, so it's good night. Quick show again. Hopefully we'll go through the 1, 2, 3 a little bit more in depth, and look forward to next week's show. And see you next week.
And Adrian.
Yes, we'll see you next week.
Okay.
A small issue to do.
Yes. And Dave, say.
Join us next week on my channel, and we'll give you all an update on our buses, and we'll see what's in issue 123 of Build the Routemasters, and we'll probably have some other guests on as well. So join us there on my channel, 8 o'clock next Wednesday. In the meantime, Steve did a brilliant job tonight of building his bus live, and so thumbs up for Steve, and thank you very much for watching.
Okay, and I will say good night. I've just got a comment that's come in. Fleetwood J, hiya all, hope everyone is okay. Hiya Jason, I hope you're okay.
Hi Jason, hope
hi,
you're
Jason.
okay.
Yeah, so I will say good night to everybody, and everybody take care of themselves. And yeah, it's been another eventful build tonight, but yeah, so goodbye from me. So,
And it's goodbye from us.
goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye from me.
Bye.